Hi, I'm Warren Senders, and this is M4CJ, Music for Climate Justice. In this segment, we'll revisit some classics and hear from a poet. Starting out with Yundu Wang, giving us a rendition of Mendelssohn's Venetian Gondola Song.
Hi, my name is Yundu Wang, and I'm going to be playing the Venetian Gondola Song, Opus 30, number 6, by Felix Mendelssohn. Thank you for listening, and please contribute to the struggle for worldwide climate justice.
That was Yundu Wang of Massachusetts in the US. Also of Massachusetts, the poet Vijaya Sundaram reads us two of her pieces.
This is a poem I wrote in August of 2019. It's called Seed Dream. The seed lies dreaming inside fat fruit that's ripe with lust and duty. Dreaming of trees, the seed sleeps and tastes air and water and sun and soil. Dreaming of propagation and companionship, the seed sleeps. Let it sleep. Let it dream. There's time enough for awakening. Before the flood, before the coming of famine, and the death of bees and birds, before we, accidental interlopers on this planet, snatch away goodness and life and leave behind the blasted heath of an overworked earth. The seed sleeps. Let it sleep. Let it dream. Dreaming before birth is a pleasure we cannot remember, but sometimes in that sudden sweet yearning for a lost life that we glimpse before we awaken, there is a memory of a dream such as babes might have dreamed in the womb. The seed sleeps. Let it sleep. Let it dream. Let it dream of life and fruit, of flowers and birds, of trees and sky, of wind and rain and soil, of a taste of beauty beyond words or imagining. Let it dream. Let me dream. Let me dream a dream where I shed this body and shed this broken planet. Let me dream of another garden. I'm tired of waking. The seed sleeps. Let it sleep. Let it dream. Let us dream. This is a poem I wrote in 2019. It's called Climate Change Metaphysics. When every moment freezes lightly over melting glaciers of time, with hollowed spaces under and beneath, will you know when to leap into the air? When an entire continent breaks off, a holocaust of ice, an ice melt of regret? Will you bemoan its breaking and weep over rushing ice streams bursting forth and smashing into a freezing sea? Will you cry out, if only I'd known, I'd have made a life, I'd have done something? And when you leap off at that moment, arms spread out, will you then be airborne? Will you come down as rain? And when you do, will you weep salt tears? Will you slide into an ocean of nothing, never to know you, never to be you again?
Vijaya reading Seed Dream and Climate Change Metaphysics. She's a great poet, I know. I'm married to her. Next up, we're going to hear from Max Fletcher playing the lute, La Mia Barbara of John Dowland.
Hi, my name is Max. I live in New York City, and this is a piece by John Dowland called La Mia Barbara. I support the fight for climate justice around the world, and I hope you do too. Thank you.
Max Fletcher of Brooklyn, New York, playing La Mia Barbara on the lute. This is Warren Senders for M4CJ, Music for Climate Justice. Thank you for listening.
Hi, I'm Vijaya Sundaram, and this is M4CJ, Music for Climate Justice. In this segment, we'll see and hear some original songs and instrumental music, starting with Isaac Taylor of Martha's Vineyard, Massachusetts. Here is his song, We're Not Leaving.
From Martha's Vineyard Island off the coast of Massachusetts, my name is Isaac Taylor, and I'm happy to be a part of this presentation, and I hope you like the song. And I'd just like to take the opportunity to let you know that we in our little community here are planning for the future and looking toward a future that is resilient and flexible, and where through local capabilities and community, we can have what it takes to stick together and adapt to a changing world. How much will the waters rise? We don't know. But if we have to rebuild our ports once or twice, that's doable. But if the whole coastline is submerged? How many times will we be able to rebuild? We just don't know. So let's do everything that we can to keep the tides at bay. We have come many miles to sing this song, and I hope that you'll sing along. We are the voice of the common man, marching for justice and an even hand. All around the world, there is a tide on the rise. Love is at the heart. We can't let fear break us apart. Breathe in deep, child. We may have to hold our breath. Breathe in deep, child. We may have to shout. We're not leaving till you say their names. We're not leaving till you say that no one is to blame. What will you say when your granddaughter asks where you were? On the day when the women drew us out of the shade. We have come many miles to sing this song, and we hope that you'll sing along. We're not leaving till you say their names. We're not leaving till you say that no one is to blame. What will you say when your granddaughter asks where you were? On the day when the women drew us out of the shade.
We're Not Leaving by Isaac Taylor of Martha's Vineyard, Massachusetts. Next, we'll move southward and hear a little bit of fine acoustic guitar from John Allison of Mississippi.
Hello, folks, from the heart of the Mississippi Delta. Nice to speak to you all in our present situation, living on this beautiful planet. We need to turn some things around. That means everybody working together, not just the folks and the scientists, but yes, the politicians and those who profited so dearly with fossil fuels can profit elsewhere. We know what we need to do. We stick together, we can get it done as we always have. Just a little something, old-timey thing that I put my own spin on. I hope you like it.
Let's work together. Peace go with you.
The guitar artistry of John Allison from Tupelo, Mississippi. Next up is a duo from Los Angeles, the Flower Pistols, who offer their original song, The Beauty and the Wonder.
Hi, this is the Flower Pistols. We live in Los Angeles, California, and this is a song called The Beauty and the Wonder.
Our society is threatened by climate change in many ways. Here in California, we're experiencing a prolonged drought, which results in wildfires on an unprecedented scale, as well as water shortages that threaten the human population. Please help the struggle for climate justice around the world. Thank you.
Standing at the bottom where the country is flat. If you bother looking, then you see that you're at a crossroad. Don't get it twisted when you try to look back. Don't get distracted when you try to see what the future holds. It's a broken dream, it's the words of a dying hope. It's the one true thing, and there's nothing to fear no more. Moment after moment, after beat, everyone I think about is yelling at me. I don't belong. Trying to pay attention with no success. Listen to the feeling down below in your chest. It can't be wrong. What is good, what is real, what is making you feel so free? What is lost if you just let go, if you just let be? What is love, what is true, what is calling to you and me? What is lost if you just let go, if you just let be? Away on high, the shifting sky, the dying light that hides the beauty and the wonder, the hue and cry, the butterfly. Look in my eyes and see the beauty and the wonder. The wonder. Looking for excuses, but there's nothing to hand. I can keep staring, but I don't understand. It's all a dream. Wheels keep spinning, but they're stuck in a rut. Nothing seems as though it's any different from what it's always been. What is good, what is right, what is sweet as the night is long? What is broken inside, what is making you feel all wrong? What is love, what is true, is there beauty in you and what is lost if you just let go, if you just let be? Away on high, the shifting sky, dying light that hides the beauty and the wonder, the hue and cry, the butterfly. Look in my eyes and see the beauty and the wonder, the thrill of light, the shadow bright, the truth united that the senses seem to sunder, the long night, the black sky. Look in my eyes and see the beauty and the wonder, beauty and the wonder of.
That was The Beauty and the Wonder by the Flower Pistols, Emma Gaze and Micah Huang of Los Angeles, USA. Finishing off the segment, we'll hear from Roger Aldridge, a composer in Olney, Maryland, on the Chesapeake Bay. His piece, Sunset on the Chesapeake, is a tribute to the place he loves. Roger Aldridge, Sunset on the Chesapeake. I'm Vijaya Sundaram, and this is M4CJ, Music for Climate Justice. Thank you for listening.